morning, Britain. The Princess of Wales is seen for the first time since undergoing abdominal surgery. Well-connected Tim Shipman wrote that there are tensions between the Prime Minister and the Chancellor. 11, that's number 10 and 11 Downing Street, don't talk. Number 10 Downing Street talks up tax cuts and the nation. 7 police officers also set a mess. Look, if it's falling apart at the top...
If Chancellors and Prime Ministers fall out, it is still some weeks away.
It won't be revealing any more details. But it's waiting for her. And it is, I have to say, it's not just like being hounded, it's like being stalked. She doesn't know where they are. She can't see them. She doesn't know their intentions. Of course, the intentions of the paparazzi are simply to get a photograph. Getting better, I'll be with you again soon. That someone, a paparazzi, would state there for us how close a paparazzi might the palace in any way ban photographers from the photographs, because you can imagine now there will be other paps who think, right, we won't sell it in the UK, but we'll be able to sell it in the States and Australia, so there'll be more paps out there. And so the only way now for her to avoid being photographed... Kensington Palace want her to recover public consumption, what happened to her, and what's happening to her now. I think a lot of people, Andrew and Kevin, will think, well, what's the big... She looked very excited, Harry's family.
Especially Kate.
Because he's absolutely... Meghan.
And you don't want your photo. Morning.
Good morning. Did you watch any of Celebrity Big Brother last night?
I was in bed. I was zizzing. What did you do? Did you catch any of it?
I watched a little bit of Sharon.
It's a peanuts,
This is why we only get you for a few days on this.
Weeks out of 4. They can't afford anymore.
Of course, it is Uncle Gary who we're all going to be looking out for.
I thought Gary looked a bit... OK, well, I think he looks a bit nervous.
I'll tell you who's nervous.
Go on.
It's not Gary. It's the rest of... Said, you know, she's... that if you're Kate, if you're the royal family, you don't want him saying anything. You don't want him saying anything about Harry.
Taken by paparazzi.
And, of course, so that is our main news this morning, this paparazzi photograph of the Princess of Wales, which has been published in the United States, not here in the UK, but it does mark the first time that the royal has been seen since undergoing surgery. Kate was photographed being driven by her mother in a car near Windsor Castle yesterday, and it's been published by the celebrity news site TMZ.
And in Australia as well, and by at least one newspaper in the States. This is in breach of this unwritten agreement, which has been in existence since Diana's time, actually, not to intrude on a royal's private space. They call it the red carpet rule. It's OK when they're officially in public gaze, but not when they're doing their thing, their private thing. Of course, Kate hasn't been seen in public since Christmas Day in Sandringham, with speculation growing over her well-being after she was admitted to hospital for a planned operation in the middle of January. Well, Nick Dixon